Hello guys, this is Oliver Lopez with Lopez Touch Detailing coming at you back with another banger. Servicing around the San Fernando Valley and the Santa Clarita Valley as well as the LA County as well. So today guys, we're gonna talk about 5 things that a new detailer should be concerned about.
How long you been detailing?
About 4 years, exactly.
All right, man. What's tip number 1?
I always mention in the video, guys, don't always go for hype stuff. That's one thing you guys shouldn't do. Like for an example, an all-purpose cleaner on your chemicals. Every tire dressing works the same, or not every tire dressing, don't get me wrong. Some be throwing some stuff like the tire dressing on top of the car whenever you drive away. Or there's other things like all-purpose cleaner. Like for an example, it's not trying to throw things at PNS or anything like that, but I went to my local detailing store, the 3D Products of Van Nuys right here in the San Fernando Valley, and I was asking them, I was concerned about getting the PNS interior cleaner, but I heard some stuff about it that comes already pre-made. I don't know, because I never use those stuff, but that's what I heard, that it comes pre-made. When it costs you like around $30 to like $35 a gallon. That's a lot for what I'm thinking about. Like I can just go to a 3D local store, get a all-purpose cleaner concentrated, and in the back it's gonna show you the directions of how to dilute it for a strong depurpose, for a maintenance cleaning, or for a pre-wash.
So you were saying PNS, 3D, you like the concentrated stuff?
Yeah, so let's say 3D right now. I know some people will be like, but it's not as soapy, or it doesn't give a lot of foam or anything like that. The foam is the least thing you gotta worry about. What you gotta worry about is if it's gonna stay in the car, if it does the work or not, you know, stuff like that. That's what you guys gotta keep in the lookout, you know. If it doesn't give you no foam, what's the point of it, you know? Like just for what satisfaction? For your satisfaction? Not like the client's gonna be out here looking at you doing the work, looking at every little spot. Hey, is it foamy or not, you know? I never met no client saying use this type of products. They all love it. And that's me using 3D Products of the Valley. I just started using the LVP. Before that, I was using the Shine Supply solution. But then I was like, I forgot to place an order on Shine Supply. So I just went ahead and got LVP, and I'm starting to like it. It's not foamy. I don't mind, but it cleans Alcantara, it cleans leather, plastic, vinyl, leather seats, anything on the outside, you know? So it's stuff like that, you know, that you always gotta keep a look at, you know. Not every hype stuff is gonna always do the work. There's gonna be stuff like that LVB cleaner. I think I got it for $22 a refill. Don't be thinking I'm cheap or not. I just know how to work with my chemicals. I think the refill costs like around $11 to $13. I don't want to give you guys a certain amount of price. I don't know, because I don't know if all detail places be doing the refills. But the wrong 3D Products of Van Nuys, you buy a gallon from their chemicals and they'll give you a cheaper price for a fill-up. I think that's convenient for any business, you know. That's a huge saving, don't get me wrong. That's one of the reasons I love going there, because like I said, every big company is always gonna distribute to a small company. They just do something different. First, to sell it cheaper or to sell it more expensive, they add just a foamy or something, you know. And I was gonna get the PNS, but I heard that it's already pre-made. It comes pre-diluted already. So what's the point of getting something for like almost 35 bucks, so something $20, and you can dilute it on your own, you know.
What's the second thing new detailers should be aware of?
Second opinion that I'll always go with you guys, following your own method of detailing. Meaning, don't listen to people's strategy saying, hey, in this situation, I'll rather use this, and that. When you don't know if they're just doing it for the video or just to do it just like for you to take longer on the detail, you know. Sometimes you gotta find your own purpose and find your own methods on how to do it. How to not cut corners, but a routine for yourself, you know. On a dirty car, I'm gonna do this, and that. And on a clean car, I'm gonna use the towel and I'll purposely do a wipe down. I know people be like, oh, you don't use a ninja scrub? I know I'm a maintenance client. No. It's just a simple wipe down in a vacuum and let's go. Unless I'm gonna do a detail, then that's when I bring out the Scrub Ninjas, my brushes. I use my brushes, don't get me wrong, on the buttons and everything like that, on the air vents, stuff like that. But most of the time it's just the towel. And if the air vent's too big, I just put the towel inside there, clean it as well. Stuff like that, you know. You don't always gotta go above and beyond when it comes to detailing. What I mean by that is like, for this little spot, I'm gonna use this brush. For this big spot, I'm gonna use this big brush. And for the seats, I'm gonna use the Scrub Ninja, you know. You just never know what one thing can do to you.
Now, here's the situation for a lot of new detailers. They're taking classes at the University of YouTube, listening to a lot of different people. A lot of them have different opinions, techniques. How do you think they should handle that?
They should grab people's technique and work on it in the same spot. You know, if you're a beginning detailer and let's say, not trying to come at you guys, but if you guys are not busy on a busy day, go out there, work on your own car. Use the method that they were telling you to use on YouTube and see if it works out for you. If it doesn't, okay, that method is not gonna work for me. Let's go on to another one. A lot of people that does detailing, there's a lot of method to it. A lot of haters be like, oh, you're not supposed to detail the car like that. You're not supposed to clay it. Oh, but I like this, I like that. Okay, that's everyone's opinion, you know. Everyone's posting different content. Not everyone's gonna satisfy your need, you know. You gotta find what's good for you and what's not good for you. Unlike that type of stuff, don't get me wrong, I did take a class for a detailing class, but it was a one-time thing because I had one of my homeboys caught waxing YSN247. Whenever you guys have lowriders, classic cars, you guys go check his page out. He taught me the ways of detailing as well and how to visualize everything from like believing all the hype stuff to like doing your own thing, you know? Don't get me wrong, I was kind of getting into that pathway of, I should get this, and this and that. But now it's like, bro, it's like I can tell you what method to use, what not to use, what chemicals to use. If you guys don't want to waste a lot of money, I'll give you guys hints. You know, I have a lot of people in my DMs on Instagram sending me, oh, what products you use, bro? And I just send them my links and then I just send them whatever I use, you know? Keeping it real, you know, like nothing too fake around here. I'm not going to win something out of you guys. I'm just going to give you guys a proper method for you guys to not mess up during your detailing time.
What's the last thing someone should be aware of?
Prices. People ask me, how much do you charge? When I tell them that I charge this much for the interior, they're like, you're charging too cheap. Yeah, but I don't have that much knowledge when it comes to the interior. You know, I'm only focused on the exterior when it comes to polishing, because that was my main source that I was trying to learn. But the interior, I'll charge cheaper from when people ask me for my prices. You know, the other details be like, oh, I would have charged you like around $450, $500. Oh, but that's you know, I'm charging half of $250, $300 because I'm still learning my proper routine on the interior, you know. I'm just giving you guys like a suggestion, like an example, you know. For that, you know, I'll charge him like that, or $250, you know, meaning the shampoo, seats, carpets, the headliner, the steam cleaning, you know, stuff like that, but no interior dressing, just that, you know, was simple. That's an add-on, that's what I say. What I would suggest, guys, just go charge whatever you guys think you guys should charge, and throughout this journey, you guys gonna figure out what you guys should be charging. Also, don't let your ego get in the way, guys, by just you looking at a few videos and be like, as a beginning detailer, be like, oh, he's charging $200 clean the wax. You just never know what I do with that $200 budget. You know, you might think like, oh, $200 isn't that bad, you know? And then you guys might be like, oh, that's just for the exterior, when I've been doing it with the interior. Light cleaning, vacuum, a basic interior cleaning, and the outside with the clean the wax, you know? And then my prices go up from there, you know? That's my starting basic package for any detail that you guys want. Not any detail, but for like the starting package for as detail, that's mine. Let's say I charge $200, you can charge them $120, $100, you know? Nothing less than $100, because then you're just overkilling yourself. But if you want to get that quick money, go for it less than $100, but that's totally up to you. I don't recommend it, because in that process, you're going to be there for 2 hours and a half, because I take 2 hours. So if you're a beginning detailer, it's going to take you 3 hours, 3 hours and a half, depending if you clay barred every single spot on the vehicle, stuff like that, you know? So what I suggest, charge $60, $70 cheaper, maybe $100 cheaper from what any details you do, but don't always go with the YouTube prices, because people are going to be like, oh, I paid $200 and he did a bad job. Why should I pay you $200? What makes it any difference, you know? And it's going to show, my work's going to show. I hate telling people, oh, it's going to show different. I like when people only get recommended by other people and they send it to me, because nowadays I don't be looking for clients, guys. A lot of people just come to me because they know my work, you know? They be like, okay, he does a good job. He shows me how my car feels after, before and then after. He showed me what I'm getting, you know? Communication, like all those stuff, people, you know? Stop believing all that stuff, you know? That all that stuff only works for them, not for you, you know? You just never know what type of person you might have. Not person, but by type of person you might be, or your personality. Because the number one thing that stands out, your personality, and that's always going to be the main thing. And also the way you dress too. You know, you're not going to charge someone for a lot and then you come dressed like a, hey, don't mind me, you know, I'm wearing my Jordan 1s right now and some like old beat up pants, but I'm going to change the new uniform. Probably in the next video, guys, I'm going to get a new uniform set up, looking all nice. All right, guys, we came down to the end of the video, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the end of the way. And if you guys have any opinions on this, just drop them in the comments below. I would always be open to opinions, you know, even the haters, because the haters make me want to go more. So it's like we came down. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you guys have a good bless. And this is from Lopez Detailing, servicing the San Fernando Valley, Santa Clarita, and LA County.